What's up, Mega Squad? Hey guys, today we're going to be building a giant Chadwell Clay versus a Project Zorgo hacker in Minecraft. Let's go! So guys, if you want to build this giant Chadwell Clay having a ninja battle against this Project Zorgo hacker, go ahead and smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. Now, if you guys didn't see part 1 where we built the Chadwell Clay character, I'll leave a link down in the description so you can go and check that out. But today we're going to be building this giant Project Zorgo hacker. So let's take a look at what kind of blocks we're going to need. So the blocks we're going to need are cyan terracotta, black wool, yellow concrete, white concrete, black concrete, and pink concrete. We'll also need some other blocks a bit later on for the sword, but I'll cover that when we get to it. Now, if you've already built Chadwell Clay, follow these steps to make the Ps3 character facing him so it looks like they're about to have a sword battle. But even if you haven't built Chadwell Clay, this would be a cool character to build on its own. So if you've already built the Chadwell Clay character and you want the Ps3 member facing him, all you do is come to this foot in front, and in line here, you come forward 23 blocks. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
21, 22, 23, and then you come across one block. So on there, you place some cyan terracotta, and you go across 4. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back another 3. And same this side. And fill that in. And this will be the base of his shoe. Next, we switch to the black wool, and we need to fill in on top of this 8 blocks high. So I'll speed this part up just to show you guys. And there we have the first part of the Ps3 hacker's leg. Next, we come to the side, and we come in one block and place a line there. And we come back another 3 blocks. Do the same this side. Fill that in. And as you can see, this part is going to form his knee. We do the same thing another 2 times. So come in a block, come across, back 3, same this side, and then fill it in. And then one more time. And there we have the right leg. So when you're looking at it at this angle, you want to come across over this side and place 1 block on the corner here, and then come across 4. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then delete that first block, just like that. Okay, then you want to do similar to this, where you come back 3, and the same here, and fill that in. Now we're going to step down for his back leg, for his left leg. So to do that, come underneath. So similar to the top, we come in 1 row and we place a block, come all the way across, and then out 3. Same here. Fill that in, and then we do that a total of 7 times. So including these 2, we need to do another 5. So come down, come across, come back 3, and fill it in. Now at the moment you should have something that looks similar to this. So you've got the right leg that goes up, and then we've got the knee that goes in, and then here we've got the leg that bends all the way backwards. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 steps. Then we come down 1 more layer, skipping out that first row again, come back another 3. But this time we're going to come straight down to the floor. So on the corner, So when you come down, miss out one block on the ground, because that's where the base of the shoe is going to be. If it's easier, you can even do the square of cyan terracotta. So if you want to do that, just go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And fill that in, just like you did with that shoe over there. And this needs to come in line with the black. So you can fill in this big square with black wool. And there we have both his legs. Next we're going to start his waist. So to do that, we keep the black wool, and we, looking at the legs from the front here, we come up to the front leg, and on the back left corner here, we come across 8 blocks. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So it should line up with the back leg. Come back another 3, so we've got 1, 2, and 3. And then go all the way to this side again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then connect that up. And as you can see, this is the base of his waist. If you like, you can fill in this section here. And then you need to do the same thing another 3 times. So I'll speed this part up. So once you've got the waist looking something like that, we need to do another one of these big rectangles, but we need to come forward a bit. So the way we do that is come in 1 block and go across all the way. And then come out another 3 in front. So looking at this front leg, which bends forward, you want to come forward another 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. Come across all the way. Whoops. Whoops again. And fill that in. So as you can see, this part is the bottom of his waist and this is his stomach, so it's leaning forward slightly. So again, looking at it from this angle where you've got the front leg there, you want to come in another block from the back, go across all the way, forward 3, same this side, connect that up, fill in the middle, but this time we need to bring this level up another 8 layers. So in total this will be 9 blocks high. So we've got 1 on the corner here, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Come to the back corner here, do the same thing, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And do the same on these 2 corners. Until you've got the 4 corners looking something like that. This way it makes it easier to just fill in the rest of it so you know how high you need to go. So the way I do it is connect these up. So you have the frame for the body, and then just fill in the sides. Once you've got it looking something like this, just fill in the top. And there we have the body. The next thing we need to work on is the arms. So looking at it from the front, if you come to the back and place 2 blocks here, and then come out another 3. So it should be 4 blocks out and 2 blocks back. And this front 2 blocks should be empty. You want to come down another 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3. Do that on the front as well. And then connect that up. And fill in this area. So this is the first part of the arm. You can do the same on the other side. So come to the back, place 2 blocks, come out 3, come down 3, and then connect it to the main part of the body. And then just fill in the middle. Next we need to do this part where the arms are coming down. So as you can see, it's got 3 steps, and then on the 4th step is the main part of the arm. So first we're going to work on his right arm. So come over to this side, and come down a layer, and come across 4 blocks. Come down another 3, and connect that to the main part of the body, and fill in the middle. So we need to do the same thing another 2 times. So come down a block, and come across, down 3, and connect it up. And then just fill in the middle. So down 1, over, and then down 3. And as you can see from the side, you've got this arm that's bending downwards. So when you've got it looking something like this, where you've got the 3 steps down, so we've got 1, 2, and 3, we're going to do something similar to what we've just done, but it's going to be slightly smaller. So we come down 1 block and go across 4, but then we only come down 2, so 1, 2. So it should be in line with this part here. Connect that up. Now if you get confused about how many blocks you've put down because the black fades into each other, what I like to do is use some white blocks because you can see the border when you highlight over it. So we've got 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 blocks down, 4 blocks across, and it needs to come forward towards Chad 5 blocks in total. So we've already got 1, so if we add another 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then do the same here. So you should have the arm looking something like this. Next we switch to the yellow concrete, and we go around this shape and come forward 3 blocks. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and we do the same all the way around this rectangle. So 1, 2, 3. And there you have his right hand. So as you can see, it's perfectly in line with Chad's hand. Next we do his left arm, so it's the exact same as that side. So we come down a level, come across 4, down 3, and connect it up, and fill it in. Keep doing that until you get down to the same level as that, so we do it another 2 times. And then remember on the last one, we come down, go across, but then we only come down 2 blocks. And then come forward 5 in total, including this one, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And do the same thing for the whole rectangle. And then switch back to the yellow concrete, and we do another 3 forward, all the way around this rectangle. And you should have his body looking something like that. So we've got 1 leg bending back, 1 leaning forward, we've got the 2 arms, and we've got the upper body. The next thing we need to work on is his head and mask. So if you come over to the right shoulder, and we come in 4 blocks, so we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Place one on the 4th block, and place another one in front, so it goes like that. Come out to the back 1, and then come forward 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we do the same this side. So come in 4 blocks. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Place one on the 4th. Bring that forward. One poking out at the back. And another 4 forward. So you should have something looking like this. So as you can see, it pokes out 1 block at the back and 4 in front. Connect these up. And for this gap here, what I do for this is just come down and just go across here. And it should look something like this. Next, we're going to be doing one of my favourite parts, which is the mask. So for that, we switch to the white concrete, and just in here, we do a layer all the way across. Like that. Come across one more layer. So it should be poking up like this. Okay, so once you have this white layer going across, we need to switch to the black concrete. And we come in 4 blocks. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Place one on the 4th and 5th blocks. And then another 2 on top. Now we need to do a diagonal. So we place another one on top and come out to the side. And we come out to the side by 2 blocks. Delete that first one. And then do the same this side. So place a block, come out 2, and then delete the first. So it should look like that. Now we need to go diagonal up this way. So place one on top and come across 2. And then delete that first one. And you should have it looking like this. So you've got 2 blocks, 2 blocks, 2 blocks, and then 4 down here. Next, come over to this side and place 1 on top and 1 out. Delete the first. And do the same this side. So come up and out, delete the first. And you should have something that looks like this. Next, switch to the pink concrete, and on this end one, we come up and in, and the same here, up and in. And there we have the rosy cheeks from the Project Zorgo mask. Next are the eyes, so switch back to the black concrete, and on this pink block here, we come up and in, and then the same here, so up and in, and there we have the eyes. Now we need to fill in from this corner here up to there with white, and then the same here. So I'll speed this part up. So once you have it looking like that, we need to do another layer of white all the way across the top. To look like that. Then switch back to the black concrete, and we're going to place 3 black blocks here, and then 3 here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And those are the eyebrows. Then we switch back to the white and just fill in these last 2 blocks. And there we have the completed hacker mask. Now we need to build the hood that goes around the mask. So switch back to the black wool. And if we come to this corner here and go all the way up, and it'll go 1 layer above the top of the mask. Come all the way across, and then out 1 to the side, and then come down, and then as you can see, there's a bit of a ridge here for the outside of the hood. And then we just need to complete the hood with black wool. So I'll speed this part up. And there we have the completed Project Zorgo hacker. The last thing we need to do is his sword. Now, as you can see, Chad has the diamond sword, but because Project Zorgo hackers are the bad guys, I thought it'd be cool to do a redstone sword. So for the redstone sword, these are the materials we're going to need. We're going to need some spruce wood planks, oak wood planks, black terracotta, red wool, and blocks of redstone. So the way I've done it is by putting it in his right hand. So come over to the right hand, which is opposite Chad's empty hand, and then you want to come down 1 block and place 2 there. Place another 2 down, come across 2, and then up 1. So you should have this square, but it's missing the middle and this top left corner. In the middle, you want to place a block of redstone, and then switching to the oak wood planks, you want to place 3 diagonal blocks going this way. So we've got 1, up 1, out, delete, up 1, out, delete. So you should have 3 diagonal oak blocks looking like that. Then on the bottom, we need to place 2 black terracotta, so we place 1 there and 1 there. And on the top, we place 2 spruce wood planks, so we've got 1 there and 1 there. And as you can see, that's starting to look like a handle. Next, switch to the red wool, and on this top corner here, you want to place 1 on top and 1 to the side, and then place a block of redstone here. Switch back to the red wool, and we need to come down diagonally. So come down 1 and out 2, delete the first, and then come down 1, out 2, delete the first. So you should have 2 diagonals going down like this. Next we need to go back up this way diagonally. So if you go 2, and then in 1, delete that first, and then 1 on top, 2 in, delete the first. So you should have it looking something like this. So you've got 3 blocks on the corner, a diagonal single block, and then 2 blocks here. Fill these in with redstone. And that is one part of the hilt. So once you have this, we need to do a diagonal here. So if you place 1 on top there, and up 1, delete that, and place another 1 on top of it, and then coming across to the side, and then go up another 2, and across another 1, and this will be the other hilt. So place 2 on top of this block of redstone, and then we need a diagonal to fill in this gap here. So come up another 1 and in 1, and then delete, and you should have it looking something like that. So you should have a gap of 2 blocks and a gap of 1 here. So fill those up with redstone. Next, using the redstone, we place 4 blocks here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need to do up 1, out 1, and 1 in the middle. Up 1, out 1, 1 in the middle. And we do that a total of 7 times. So we've got 7 steps. So we've got up 1, out 1, 1 in the middle. Let's just check if that's the right size. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Actually, I need to delete that one. So it should be that big. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 steps. And the final part is just to go around all the edges with some red wool. And there we have the Redstone Sword. And that is it, guys. There you have it. You now have your very own giant Chadwell Clay fighting a Project Zorgo hacker in a sword battle. Now that is something I would love to see in real life. What about you guys? Let me know down in the comments who you guys think I should build next. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe so you can keep up to date with our latest videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay mega.